You already know, it's your boy Joe back at it again. CodingPhase.com. Your boy is back and I did it again one more time. We are live looking for job opportunities, for a new career, right? If you are a web developer, if you're somebody who is interested in getting into this tech industry, right? And you are a beginner, right? And you're trying to find your first job, this is the live stream for you. Okay. Shout out to everybody that's in here. We are back. We got electricity, right? In Tampa. So yes, we are back. Shout out to the people that's popping up in here. We got who we got in here? CBH for God, right? He's saying what's up. So make sure if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Also, to make sure to leave a message or a question on the live chat. This way I could come in and answer your questions, help you out while we're looking for job opportunities and seeing what's out there in the market. Okay. Also too, just leave a topic in there. We might go into a different topic too. Again, it's all up to you. We are live. Okay. So let me go in and share my screen. Okay. Here we go. Where are we? Right. This is not the right screen. We are on the secondary screen. There we go. Cool. Today we're going to start with ZipRecruiter. Okay. ZipRecruiter is a platform that allows you to see all of the jobs that's out there. A lot of companies use it. You probably have seen commercials on ZipRecruiter. So yeah, a lot of companies use ZipRecruiter to post their jobs. So let me go in and just set this up. Let me see, where is it? Okay, is it tall? I'm just setting some things up here before we begin, guys. So bear with me, okay? And let me see, where is the transition, border, square, boom, opacity, distance. No, that's not what I want. All right. It doesn't matter. I'm here. Doesn't really matter. All right, cool. So we're right here. All right. So yeah, let's see what's in here, right? I always like to search with HTML first. I don't care about front end. I don't care about back end. I don't care about software engineering. I don't care about any of that. I'm a web developer. That means that I can pretty much work on anything on the web. And that's what you should also want to become too. Not just a one-trick pony, but somebody that understands the web and can work in multiple different type of jobs. So if we want to see all of the different type of jobs that have to do with web development, the best thing to do is to search by actual HTML. Okay. Again, let's see in here. Let me zoom out. It's a little bit zoomed in too much. Let's see all the jobs that have to do with HTML. Okay, web developer front end. Okay, this is showing us something from 26 days ago, right? 5 days ago. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure, see if we could filter this. Post it within the last 5 days. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. So let's see everything that's in here. We want to see the latest jobs, the new jobs that have to do with web development. Okay, web developer, $55 to $60 an hour. Okay, one thing that you're gonna notice in here. Okay, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, Node.js, PHP, etc. Okay. React, Vue, MySQL, MongoDB, right? What they care about is that you are a web developer. You understand how the web works, right? And have knowledge of it, right? I wouldn't consider this too much of a beginner position, right? But you can definitely apply to it to see if you qualify for it, right? You have things like WordPress, okay? WordPress is always a beginner-friendly route. Don't be scared to go into WordPress. That's how most of us got our start, to be honest with you. Oh, most of the guys that you go in, you see, well, he works at this company. He works at this company. Go ask him his first job. Okay, most of them, they start with this. And that's something that it's hilarious because you'll see guys here on YouTube that they'll downplay WordPress, but WordPress was the one that gave them their first job. So in a way, they're gatekeeping, because if you go in and you tell somebody, well, you only need to be doing Python, you only need to be doing Node.js, and then you ask them, but when did you start working with those technologies? Well, really, I started working on my third year, fourth year. So you started with PHP and you started with WordPress, but you're telling me to start with something that you started at your year 3 level? You're gatekeeping. You get what I'm saying? You're not giving me the right information. Tell me what I need to know to get in now. Not what I need to get in 3 years after I have experience. Because at that point, I could choose whatever I want. Okay. React.js developer, right? So React. Okay. And here we have an email marketing coordinator. Very good. Okay. This is what we consider email development. All right. Okay. Boom, boom. They're using Oracle, local management for the email marketing. Okay. Again, email marketing, email development is always good. Okay. Let me see. Running through here. Software engineer and Ascendian. All right. Posted 2 days ago. Okay. There's a full stack development position. That's not for beginners. Okay. Website marketing specialist, right? This is beginner friendly. Okay, again, SEO, Google Analytics, Google Tag Management, right? SEO technology, CRM software, CMS, Adobe, right? So in here, if we look into it, we can see what they're looking for is somebody that has the knowledge of what we consider a content editor, a web producer, basically managing the website that's already there. So they're probably using WordPress. They're probably using Squarespace, Wix, right? Drupal. So again, your job is to pretty much manage their website. And if we look into this, let's see what they got. OnRodHealthcare.com. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's see what they have in here, right? What they're using. As you can see, good old WordPress. Okay, you can't go wrong with WordPress. All right, programming language PHP. So yes, this is gonna be a content management position. Okay, this is in Tampa. Okay, let's see, senior front-end developer, Ruby on Rails. Okay, marketing communications, senior React developer, web developer on site in Slough, Kansas. Let's see what else in here. We're looking for beginner-friendly positions. There's always going to be jobs for senior level developers. But what we care about is helping you guys who are new to this industry, helping you guys look into new opportunities and jobs that are popping up and where you should be applying to. Again, email marketing specialist, Avon, Ohio. Okay, Hunter International. Okay, reading through here. Again, good old stuff. MailChimp, HubSpot, Klaviyo, similar experience, right? Okay, experience with Bullhorn automation. Let me see. What's that, right? Let's see. Top 5 recruitment automations, Okay. So this is, I guess, a software company, transform your business, Bullhorn, staffing, right? So this is something that they use in-house. It's not necessary. It's good to have. But to be honest with you, I've never heard of this company. So I could tell you, if I never heard of it, this is like something that they use and a small amount of companies use. So they know that already. Okay, that's why they put it as a bonus skill. Okay. Website administrator / Java developer. They're probably looking for somebody who has knowledge on AEM. Okay. So let's see. Administration, must have experience. Oracle. Okay. Configure OEM. Right. So yeah. Okay. Must have an active U.S. government secret clearance. Now, this is why it's important for those of you guys that are in the military, right? There's a lot of opportunities for those of you guys that's in the game, right? You can find jobs like this that most people do not qualify for, okay? So if you are in the military, there's opportunities for you. Always look for HTML and clearance. Those keywords will let you know if you're in the Army, or let's say you worked in government before and you have that clearance, you can actually go in and get those jobs ahead of everybody, because 99% of people do not have actual knowledge of this, right? Or have access to those clearances. Okay, and it's always good to be a U.S. citizen, right? I feel bad sometimes for people that come in and be like, "Well, Joe, I'm I'm a developer from, I don't know, some random country. Can I apply to this type of jobs?" It's like, there's some jobs you can't apply to. You know what I'm saying? There's some jobs that you just can't, and it's because you need a clearance, you need to be a U.S. citizen, right? Priorities is gonna be here for people in the United States. That's just how it is. Again, let me go into the chat. Every 10 minutes, I'm going to go in. I'm going to look into job opportunities. And then from there, I'm going to take a little 5-minute break, go into conversations with you guys in the chat. So make sure you leave a question, leave a topic, leave something in the chat. There's about 40-something people in here. More people are coming in every single minute. So when you come in, leave a question on the chat. Leave a topic, leave something so we could continue the conversation. This is a two-way conversation. This is not watching me. This is not the Joe show. This is your show, okay? So this is for you guys. So again, if you have questions or you have topics that you want to talk about, let's do it. So I'm going through the chat. Jose, what's going on? Hawk Tua. What's going on, bro? Let me see. Sorry, every time I see Hawk, now I think about that girl, man. Hawk Tua. I need some Hawk Tua. Throw her this way. Okay. Jose Martinez says, Joe, after I'm done building the Facebook clone, should I immediately be trying to build a web page or clone another website? Should I be just primarily continuing with the course material? So when you go through the HTML, CSS course, right? Clearly, this individual is a member of CodingPhase.com. For anybody that's wondering how to become a member of CodingPhase.com, it's very simple. Links in the description. You could get started for free. 7-day free trial only for this month. Okay, you could come in, try the service out. If you like it, you keep it. If you don't like it, you could cancel it. It's up to you. But I'm giving you the opportunity to come in and try the service out. So yeah, let me go in and show you guys just a little bit of the Tech Accelerator program for anybody that's in here, and I could answer the question from this individual. Okay, so it's very straightforward. Everything is in the Tech Accelerator for you. Okay, so Jose Martinez, let's get into it. Okay, screen capture, there we go. All right, so this is the Tech Accelerator V3. When you come to codingphase.com, this is where you're gonna start. You have 90 plus courses available to you. But if you want to go in and you want to get your job as soon as possible, just follow the courses that's in here. Okay? You have the meetings on Mondays. You have tech support meetings on Wednesdays. So you always have somebody there to hold your hand through this whole process. You can never say, man, I got stuck here. I didn't know what to do. You got 2 meetings per week. You could always come in and ask questions in those meetings. Now, when you're going through your first stage, web producer, right? You're going to learn text editor, right? Which is VS Code. You're going to learn HTML, CSS, right? When you get to this point, my suggestion to you is don't jump into the next course. Challenge yourself. Go to either dribble.com or go to themeforest.net, right? Find a business, right? A niche for a business, and then search for that theme in themeforest.net and then build it yourself. Okay, what do I mean by that? Let's go in and search restaurant, right? Okay, here's a website for a restaurant, right? This is a theme that somebody created. Do you have to buy it? No, not really. If you want to, you can, right? Because what you're doing is you're building this to be a clone, right? To build, basically to challenge yourself. Because when you work at a company, what you're going to be giving is the design. There's a designer, the designer created the design, and your job is to go in and build that into a real web page. So this is the same concept what you're going to use here. So let's say right here, you have this website, okay? All of the assets are here. All of the images are here already set up for you. So you can literally come in, look at this design, build this yourself, challenge yourself. You already know HTML, CSS because you went through the course with me. Now you want to challenge yourself to see if you can do it by yourself, because there's a big difference between going in and building something, watching me teach it to you, and you just following along. Now you need to challenge yourself to actually build this yourself. Okay. So you could have a whole bunch of different type of websites in here, right? Again, this is like a restaurant. We could come in here and search construction, right? And what you want to focus on these type of websites as you're building them is two things. You want to get it as close as possible as the design that's already here. That's number one. Number two, do not cheat, okay? If you cheat, you're only lying to yourself. What do I mean by that? Guess what? You have all the HTML and the CSS of these websites right here, because these are real websites. So all you have to do is go inspect element and do, select all, right? Select all of this and copy the whole HTML. You could do that, right? But guess what? You're lying to yourself if you do that. What you want to do is you want to look at this design just by looking at it and building. Okay? You have all the images. You have all the colors. You can find out what the colors are. This is not cheating. This is finding out what the color is. Okay? You have the color. You could even have the fonts. Okay? But what you don't want to do is cheat by copying the HTML and CSS that's in here. You could copy the text, you could copy all of this, but the building part of it, you have to do it yourself. Now, the third part that you have to make sure when you're building this projects is make sure they are responsive. Okay, this is the next stage. Yes, you could build something, right? But now, how do you tackle making this responsive? That it looks good in every device, right? This is on desktop. This is like on laptop, this is on a tablet, and then this is all of the mobile devices. That's your job, okay? Once you do those three things, you're golden, okay? That lets you know, yes, I actually know this skill. And you should do that every single time that you go in and you learn a new skill following the Tech Accelerator program, okay? So for example, once you go through the HTML, CSS, you build that landing page. That landing page, you can use it as a project for your portfolio. Remember, I'm going to review your portfolio. I'm going to tell you if it's good or not, right? In every meeting that you come in, show me your projects. I'll give you a feedback. Hey, fix this, fix that. And then if you get stuck on something, you don't know how to do it. This is why you have those meetings on Wednesdays with Karen and tomorrow, right? And Karen can go in and give you the technical part of it, of how to do something. Right? My job is to oversee your portfolio, oversee that you're doing the right projects and that you have the skills. Karen is going to be the one that's going to go in and help you out on the technical side so you don't get stuck. Okay? So once you do that, learn CMS systems, build, again, another 2 projects. And those 2 projects, I tell you how to build them right here. The projects that you got to build as a web producer. Once you have that done, you're going to come down here, okay? You could go through the Cursor AI course. At that point, it's going to show you how to actually basically build everything that you built before by hand. You can now use AI to speed up the process. What took you a whole day to build a website, now you could do it in probably an hour or 2. Okay? That's the power of AI. All right. So, but guess what? You need to actually learn how to do this yourself so then you can actually have the AI build everything for you much faster. But you need to know how to do this. Okay. From there, talk about how to build your developer brand And then from there, we start building your portfolio. We already have the 3 projects. We have your landing page, you have your 2 CMS websites, you have a WordPress, a Shopify website. Once you have that done, you're going to be in here following every step that I have here to build your portfolio. Okay. Now, once you get that done, you're going to come down here and you're going to start applying to jobs. That's it. Okay. You start applying to jobs, and that's your first month at CodingPhase. So, Jose, you have everything laid out for you. As you continue applying to jobs, you don't sit around with your arms crossed and wait until you get one job. No, you continue going down the line and you continue learning more about your other skills that you need as a web developer, which is going to be email development. Once you learn that, then you're going to come in and you're going to learn front-end development with a focus on Shopify. So you build a Shopify store using the CMS system. Now you're going to go into the code, right, to build a Shopify theme. This is going to teach you front-end development. It's going to teach you JavaScript. It's going to teach you Liquid, right? Everything that you need to then from there be a Shopify theme developer. And also too opens up the doors for front-end developer jobs. So again, that's what you would do. And then from there, you continue down to the back end. At that point, that will make you into a full stack developer. Okay. That right there, my guy, is your first 6 months. Your first month get you to start applying to jobs. By the time you're on your second, third month, you're already basically getting a job or getting job opportunities, right? And then now as you're working on your job, you continue learning the rest of the skills to help you land the bigger roles. Okay. Also, too, we are partnering up with another company, which is going to be training you guys on technical interviews. It's no secret. We can't run away from technical interviews, right? Once you get to the point where you are going for front-end developer positions, not for front-end development with Shopify, but we're talking about like React developer, right? Angular developer, back-end, you working on the back-end on most of the companies, other than the ones that use PHP, most of them are doing algorithm questions, technical tests that you have to do to get the job. And we're partnering up with another company that also is going to help you out with that process. So CodingPhase, we're a one-stop shop. We got every resource for you to make sure you succeed. We help you with the process of landing the first job, your second job, but now your third job, we go in and put you in the right hands to help you land that. Because I could teach you everything about coding, right? I could teach you everything about building applications, right? Now, the interview process, as far as the technical skills, there's other people that can help you out with that process too. And we're partnering up with them so they could give you that service. Okay. Believe it or not, right? Sometimes people come in and they think like, well, I'm only going to have to take one course. I'm only going to have to sign up to one platform. The truth is, guys, that to learn all of the skills, everyone learns differently. I give you a great example. Somebody could come into codingphase.com, right? And they learning how to code, right? But guess what? They might want to go in and practice coding on the way to their house, right? And guess what? Maybe they could use Codecademy, because Codecademy has a great interface where you could practice HTML, you could practice JavaScript on their platform. Can you really learn how to build a full stack application in Codecademy? No, you can't.